Yo, what's up guys, it's Lun-Gi. So today I'll be showing you a one card Bonfire combo. So this is using the Fire King deck and the Snake Eyes cards, and I think it's TCG and OCG legal. Right, so let's take a look at the combo. Right, so you start off by activating Bonfire, and then you'll add Snake Eyes Ash to your hand. Then you'll normal summon Ash, and then you'll use his effect to search for Populus. So Populus is a new card that came out in Phantom Nightmare in the OCG. So when you add it to your hand, you can use its effect to special summon it. And on summon, it searches a Snake Eyes spell or trap card. So we'll search for this one. Alright, so after that, we can link these two away into Salamangreat Sunlight Wolf. Right, then Populus's effect will trigger, and then we'll just put it in the spell and trap zone. After that, you'll activate your spell card, and then that will allow you to summon Ponix from the deck. And then we'll use Ponix's effect to search for your Fire King Sanctuary. Then we'll activate Sanctuary, and we'll search for Island. And then we will activate Island, and then after activation we'll use Island's effect to destroy Ponix, and then we will add Garunix to hand. And then after that we will trigger Garunix's effect, and then we will summon him from the hand, and then trigger his on-field effect to destroy Kirin from the deck. Kirin's effect will trigger, and then you'll summon back the Ponix that you destroyed with Island, and then you'll summon him to the zone that Sunlight Wolf points to. So then that will trigger Sunlight Wolf's effect, and then you will add your Kirin back to your hand. So now what you want to do is you want to use your Sunlight Wolf and your Ponix, and you will summon the new card. I think her name is Prisoner Princess of the Flames. Alright, so we'll use her effect, and then we'll summon back the Snake Eyes Ash. So then we'll use Snake Eyes Ash's effect to send Sanctuary to the graveyard and itself, and then we will summon the Snake Eyes Dragon, Flamberge. Alright, so now what we'll do is we will activate Flamberge's effect, and what we can do is we can put Sunlight Wolf in the spell and trap zone. So this will allow us to summon Sunlight Wolf during the opponent's turn. And then now what we can do is we can link our princess and our Garunix into the Stealth Whale, I think it's called. So if you don't know what it does, basically if it's destroyed by card effect or battle, I think you can special summon a link 3 or lower monster from the graveyard. So basically it has good synergy with the princess, because your opponent summons a monster, you destroy it, you summon back the princess, it will trigger, and then summon back one of your lower your link 3 or lower monsters. And then its other effect is if a link 3 or lower monster is destroyed by card effect, you can banish it, and then you can destroy any card on the field without targeting. Yeah, so that's exceptionally good. Right, so this is the combo, and then you can end your turn. So during the opponent's turn, you can activate Flamberge, and then you can revive Sunlight Wolf over here. Because while this is here in the extra monster zone, the opponent has to summon a monster here, so then you can actually trigger Sunlight Wolf's effect, and then you can add something like Ponix back to your hand or something like that. So this essentially gives you 3 disruptions off of your 1 Bonfire. So very, very nice. So now I'll quickly show you guys the deck profile. So for the Fire King cards, I'm playing triple Ponix, because it's the best searcher. Triple Garunix, triple High Kirin, one Arvata, one Barong, and then one Hanuman. 2 Island, 2 Sanctuary, 1 Immolation, and then 1 Circle of the Fire Kings. Right, so it's kind of obvious why I'm playing 3 Ponix. You definitely need 3. I'm playing 3 Garunix because a lot of people are playing like Troll and Lockbird, and you'd rather just have it in your hand than search for it. And then 3 Kirin, basically similar reason, but also Kirin allows me to play on my opponent's turn, and you don't actually need 3 exactly, but just having more actual fire monsters in your hand is just it's just very, very good. And also it can help you put through a Ponix effect if you summon it and then they chain something like Imperm, so it allows your effects to go through. Very nice to have. Only 1 Arvata because like you need to normal summon it to get it onto the field, and you don't need it as much as like a pure Fire King deck. Most of the time you're just destroying it straight from the deck and then reviving it to get its negate effect. You only need 1 Barong as well. It's kind of like a very flexible slot. In this version of the deck you could just not play Barong, but I'm just like trying out the 1 copy of it. And then obviously the one Hanuman, it's kind of in the same position as Barong. You could simply just not play these and then just play like these ones as like your Fire King engine, and then that will be completely fine because these cards don't actually like contribute to any of your like opening plays. They're more like tech slots. Only 2 and 2 of these. Yeah, because you need more monsters than like spells, to be honest. And this card really makes the deck like fragile. You know, if all you have is this as like your play, as soon as they stop it, then like it's pretty much game over. It made it pretty hard to play against Unchained going second. Yeah, and then obviously the 1 copy of Immolation and then Circle of the Fire Kings allows you to easily, you know, just OTK your opponent. So yeah, this is the Fire King engine. Next is the Snake Eyes engine. So we're playing 3 Snake Eyes Ash, 1 Populus, 1 Flamberge, and then 1 Kurikara, triple Bonfire, 2 Italy, and then 1 Sinful Spoils Snake Eyes. Right, so 3 Ash, pretty obvious, it's the searcher. Only 1 Populus because it kind of conflicts with Ponix and Ash. You have to normal summon it from your hand, and it's kind of worse than the other 2. So only playing one copy. I might take out like Barong and Hanuman and just play like maybe 3 copies. So that's something that I might actually do. The 1 Flamberge, very good to play in the deck. Allows you to play going second actually. You know they negate Ash, and then you can actually revive Ash multiple ways, and then you could sack Ash and something else, summon Flamberge, you know, target something, they negate that, then you link it away, and then you summon back 2. It's just too good not to play in the deck, to be honest. 3 Bonfire, very obvious, and then only 2 of the Italy because you need to send a monster that's you need to send a face-up card on the field, and sometimes you don't have that. So I think that 2 is fine in this version of the deck. 2 has worked out pretty fine. You definitely don't want to only play 1, yeah, because you need targets for his effect. And then 1 of these, I was testing against various decks, and it's just very useful to just be able to search for this with Populus, because sometimes they'll let your effects go through, and then you already have like, you know, plays ready, and you just need to have an out. So I'll just search for this and then put 1 of their cards in the spell and trap zone. Just gets it out of the way. Very nice to have. And then Kurikara, same thing. I'll norm summon this, you know, they'll let it through, then I'll search for Kurikara, you know. If they've activated like cards already, then I can just sack all of them, and then I can like attack over something, and then like continue in like in main phase 2 or something. So that's pretty nice. So yeah, that's it for the Snake Eyes engine. Lastly, we'll take a look at the non-engine cards. So we have 1 Prosperity, it's limited. And then triple Talents, double Call By, 3 Ash and 3 Imperm. So if you don't know, I play in the OCG. If you don't know from the Japanese cards that I have in front of me. I play in the OCG, but I'm not playing Maxi in the main deck. Maxi is actually pretty bad in a like combo heavy like meta. The main reason is because, so this is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 counters to Maxi, and you know I'm not playing it in this deck, but there's also like Crossout Designator, you know, so that makes 6 cards to your 3 copies of Maxi. So most of the time when I have Maxi, my opponent just like chains, you know, one of these cards, and then like they just continue their turn, which was very annoying. Kind of makes it pointless, you know, playing Maxi. So I took Maxi out of the main deck. So instead of having Maxi in the main, I just have, you know, Talents, because Talents is good when I'm going first. You know, if they stop me, I can draw more cards, or I can just like take a look at their hand and then take out like their best card or their counter. I just feel like it's just better to have for me going first and second, because they can't really stop this as easily as Maxi. So it's actually worked out quite well for me. You have to play 3 Ash in the OCG because of Maxi, obviously. And then I'm playing, you know, Imperm. A lot of the time I'm just like holding Imperm or holding Ash Blossom and just letting my opponent go like, you know, full combo. And then during my turn, I just like, you know, I just negate their stuff, and then I just chain this to like Maxi so that I can actually play on my turn. So half the time I'm not even like stopping the opponent on their turn, because like these hand traps can be quite low impact. Yeah, so that's it for the main deck. So extra deck: 1 Almirage, 1 Link Rebo, Anima, 1 SP, 1 Sunlight Wolf, Hita, Dark, Nightmare Phoenix, 2 Princess, 1 Appaloosa, 1 Whale, 1 Rank 8 Fire King, 1 Stellar, and then 1 Zeus. Right, so this is the extra deck. You go into it quite often. Yeah, I go into it quite often. Half the time you're just trying to get to your Princess and your Whale. So this card, this card, and this are the most important cards in the deck. You play these ones just to make it easier to make Princess on your turn. You just need to put 2 monsters on board and just like target something in their graveyard, especially, you know, Hita. If they used Ash against you, just make it so much easier. And against decks like Unchained, I like to summon like Hita, because if they destroy it, I get to search for something. 1500 defense fire monster from my deck. Very nice. Play 2 copies of this card because it just makes your grind game that much better. So 2 copies necessary. If they have Call by the Grave, they're probably gonna banish this one instead of Garunix. They're equally annoying, but like I think, yeah, this one is maybe a bit more annoying because you can keep summoning your stuff back during your turn. So yeah, this one is kind of obvious. And then Stellar, and then Zeus is mostly for stealing XYZs. I rarely ever like make it with like this and then going into Zeus, because if you make this card, you can probably just kill your opponent on that turn anyways. So yeah, so that's it for the extra deck. Now for the side deck: 3 Maxi, 3 Troll. This is not actually Kirin. I don't play it in the main deck. I just put it in the video for like the combos, but this is just like one extra like slot in the side deck. Triple controller, 1 harpies, 3 evenly, and then 1 red reboot. The deck is already good, going first or second, and these are just to make it even, even better. Max C is here for like control decks that special summon. Max C is kind of bad against like combo decks. It's just like a coin flip. I really hate it. So against something like Labyrinth, I'll actually side in Max C because they can't actually stop Max C, and they can summon a bunch of times during your own turn. Yeah, so Max C is really good against Labyrinth. Against Labyrinth, I'll side in I'll put in like 3 Max C, this one and this one. I might put in evenly matched, but most of the time I feel like having Max C, this and this is just enough to to just kill them pretty easily. And then evenly is for obviously like heavy combo decks. Some of them don't have spell and trap negates. And then enemy controller, again also for like some heavy combo decks. Just steal their XYZs or something, or steal like their link monsters. Half the time I'm just using this to dodge like SP Little Knight, because like I'll just put something on board like Garunix, they'll summon Little Knight, I chain this and then I sack the Garunix, I steal their Little Knight. So now I can just use its effect to like banish some other card if they activate like a card effect or whatever. So it's proved quite useful. And then in this slot, I'll probably put like, I don't know, like a thrust or something. But I kind of feel like this side deck has been pretty solid. And I'll be going to another tournament pretty soon. Hopefully I can win that one, and then show off the deck profile. So that's it for the video. If you liked the video, please leave a like, comment and subscribe, and I will see you next time. Peace!